library at Esplanade for our first musicals appreciation series of 2013. If you haven't heard before, this is something that we've been trying to do every 2 months here at the library. And last year we tried to do a number of showcases, and then we tried to explore doing a film screening of the Phantom of the Opera, the 25th anniversary edition. And we finished the year with a talk on Jason Robert Brown. And this year we're trying to endeavor to do 6 showcases, correct Gavin? Yeah, so Gavin's our Associate Artistic Director, who is the one in charge of programming this musicals appreciation series for Yellow Gem Productions. And this evening, our title is called the Story Hour, trying to do story songs from musicals. But, well, here's the part where I kind of reveal to you a little, where we can cheat a little, because, well, most musical songs are actually story songs. Because, somehow they are, yeah.
I didn't know that.
No shit, Sherlock. Yeah. So, this evening we're gonna, some musical fairs. Some of them you may have heard. You may not have heard them from a musical theatre show. You may have heard them from the weirdest of places, or in Andrew's words, it's jazz standards. Jazz standards in this day actually some of them started off as musical theatre songs from way back when. So let's get the ball rolling for our Story Hour evening with a song from a musical that was staged late last year by Dreamworld Productions, called Company. Yes, there's a Company fan here. And the song that we're going to start off with is called Being Alive, which is one of the hit songs from the musical. And Being Alive, a song from Company, and for those of you who watched the musical, Company, by Stephen Sondheim, it is about a man, Bobby, who eventually realizes that in order for him to really be alive, he has to take a chance to accept another person in his life, for better or for worse. Because everyone around him, his friends, are all couples, all married, and he's the only one who's not married, and he's feeling the pressure, and he was supposed to be 35 in the musical, if I'm not mistaken, yeah. When I watched the musical, I felt slightly pressured, but then I'm thinking, hey, I'm only 27, so it's okay. but I love the song, nonetheless, yeah. So, tonight we explore this theme as well, which is being alive in songs from musical and musical type songs. And to kickstart the showcase this evening, singing Being Alive will be me.
How much?
Somebody hold me too close. Somebody hurt me still not getting married this year, so it's okay. Not for another few years as well, I think. But anyway, so that was Being Alive from the musical company. And the next song is a song that was made popular by a Broadway diva by the name of Miss Kristen Chenoweth. After she recorded this in her album. It's actually not from a musical per se, but it's been from a review, from a cabaret review kind of thing. It's written by Marcy Heisler and Zina Goldridge, and it is based on Heisler's experiences with a barista in Starbucks. Yeah, you may have heard this song before. The song details the infatuation that the narrator has for the coffee boy at Starbucks and has sparked off two rebuttal songs of the same melody. One from the standpoint of Taylor, who doesn't really want her attention and thinks she is a stalker. And another is a response from the police officer who wrote the restraining order against her. But this evening, we are only going to hear the main version, which is Emily's version of Taylor the Latte Boy. Yeah? And let's welcome Emily.
There's a boy who works at Starbucks who is very inspirational. He is very inspirational because of many things. I come in at 8:11 and he smiles and says, "How are you?" When he smiles and says, "How are you?" I can swear my heart grows wings. So today at 8:11, I decided I should meet him. I decided I should meet him in a proper formal way. So today at 8:11, when he smiles and says, "How are you?" I said, "Fine, and my name's Emily." And he softly answered, he said, "Fine, my name's Emily, and thank you for the extra phone." And he said his name was Taylor, which provides the inspiration for this poem. Taylor, the latte boy, bring me Java, bring me joy. Oh, Taylor, the latte boy, I love him, I love him, I love him. So I'd like to get my nerve up to recite my poem musical. He would like the fact it's musical because he plays guitar. So today at 8:11, Taylor told me he was playing with a band down at the Village in the basement of a bar. And I saw him flip the lever to prepare my double latte. But for me, he made it triple, and he didn't think I knew. But I saw him flip the lever, and for me, he
so excited already to go ahead. This is Andrew. And are you going to do a response to her straight away? No, right. But Andrew is a big fan of jazz, and he was like saying, "Oh, can I do a lot of jazz songs?" And at first we're like, "You've got to look through what the jazz songs are very carefully first, because if they're from a musical theater, if they're from a musical, then yes, by all means. If they're not, then well, it is a musical. So
thankfully, this one was from the musical Right This Way. That's
Yeah.
right. I didn't know that, but hey, it was.
Yeah, so Andrew, do you know that the song "Smoke Gets in Your Eyes"?
Yes,
It's
from the musical.
It was from a musical. It's from a musical called. I have no idea what it's called. Gavin didn't tell me.
Roberta.
It's the
Roberta, yes.
Robert, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
Roberta. It's written by Jerome Kern.
Jerome Kern. Yes.
Yeah, so this one that Andrew is going to do is, as he mentioned earlier, from a Broadway musical called
It's Right This Way.
Right This Way. It was written in 1938.
38.
And guess what? I can bet you not a lot of us in this audience and on the team here actually know about this musical, because it closed after 15 performances.
Yeah, because why did it close, Shai?
Well, I don't know, but you know, the fact that you are trying to say
Yeah,
it.
it's because they just didn't feel like performing it anymore. The performers were like.
But thankfully, Andrew.
But thankfully, I'm here today to
Yes.
do this song.
Yeah, he's
Actually,
gonna.
if you watch the movie The Notebook, you'll know that this is from there. Yeah, I love The Notebook. Don't judge me. It's a very good movie. I mean, fine. Okay, fine.
Judging you.
Yes. Okay. Okay, so hope you like this one. Michael Bublé also did this. This heart of mine
I do not know how to react to them, but yeah. Okay. Did you know that Bing Crosby, Billie Holiday, Michael Bublé, all have songs that come and go? Yeah. So awesome, Andrew. You're in good company. So moving on, we are going to do a Jason Robert Brown song next, and there's a lot of love for Jason Robert Brown in Singapore this year. It started off with our talk last year about him, and then he tweeted about us, and then if you haven't heard, we recently just completed a production last week of The Last 5 Years, which was our Singapore premiere of the production. And Gavin himself is actually directing another Jason Robert Brown musical. It's called Songs for a New World. That's going to be in June under Theatre Lab Productions. And both productions, Last 5 Years and Songs for a New World, are actually Singapore premieres of Jason Robert Brown's respective musicals, actually. So, who better than to sing the next song than Gavin, who's going to be directing that musical, Songs for a New World, but he's not doing a song from that musical. He is doing a song from Jason Robert Brown's one and only solo album called Someone Else's Clothes. And this album existed because I think he had some songs from some of the musicals that he wrote that he cut from the musicals and they became a CD instead. And yeah, so for this song, I think Gavin has a sibling. I think this song is about having siblings. And I cannot relate, I'm so sorry, I am an only child. But I'm going to read what Gavin wrote for himself. So the funny thing about siblings is that there is always the love-hate thing going on, I guess. Especially when you're growing up, right? Your brother's not here today, though.
No, but this is about the older brother, not the younger brother. I'm the older brother.
Oh, right, okay. So this
So imagine that's how my younger brother feels.
Yeah, so this song is actually the story of the relationship between Jason Robert Brown and his older brother, right?
Yes.
And he actually wrote this as a toast at his brother's wedding for the brother. And this is Gavin singing a song called Nothing in Common by Jason Robert Brown.
There was this kid a few years back, a little older than me, who lived in my house and looked a lot like my mother. There was this kid I knew back then, and I was sure he would be the greatest star I ever known. I watched him walk into a room, and he was never out of place. He knew the answer to every question, the square and cube of every crime, the name to go with every face, like he was king upon the throne. Nothing in common, nothing in common. My mother was convinced that I failed English out of spite. We had nothing in common, nothing in common. And 30-some years later, I'm still tortured and amazed by how David always got the answers right. Later on, I knew this guy. He was in high school, I think, and lots of friends, and was the pride of the family. He called me names and punched my head and made me feel like a dick, and I would hide from him all day. But if I couldn't find a friend, which happened more than I had liked, I go where he was and sulk around him. They said you don't know how to throw, you just don't play your stupid songs, and then you toss the ball my way. We had nothing in common, nothing in common. I thought he was a jerk, and who knows what he thought I'd be. We had nothing in common, nothing in common. But 20-some years later, I'm still grateful and amazed by the little gifts that David gave to me. I knew this guy before I went. He had a vision in his head of how his life will play out, and his dream temporary setbacks are part of what I planned. And David had his vision, and David played his game. We had nothing much in common, but we are more or less the same. There was this guy who met a girl who had a cat. They fell in love, they got a house and made a vow. He took her hand and they lived happily ever after. Happily ever after. Here's to happily ever after.
Actually, talking about siblings, the one who actually has siblings in the audience is our pianist, Leonard. His brothers, his second brother is here. His brothers are here, you know. And we're talking about punching your heads and all that. They were laughing, and I was just observing them. You know, I don't know how they're doing it over there like that in triangle. But yeah, thank you, Gavin. And now we move on to another song. This time around, we will welcome Deniece, who's going to sing a song about falling in love. And the question is, do you remember the moment you fall in love? The special feeling of warmth, of disbelief that you could be so lucky to find someone who loves you back. She's going to tell us about that special moment. And this song is from Andrew Lloyd Webber's one-woman musical, Song and Dance, which later reworked into Tell Me on a Sunday. And she doesn't know she's going to sing this song. Okay, that's a lame joke, but yeah. Mainly because the song is called An Unexpected Song. But yes, let's welcome Deniece as she tells us about how her heart breaks in an unexpected song.
I've never felt like this. For once, I'm lost for words. A smile has really thrown me. This is not like me at all.
we move from one love story about a girl singing about, falling in love and all that, and now we go to a guy song about falling in love and all that. And we're going to have a Disney musical now. Now, I don't necessarily agree with this sentence that has been written here. Like, I'm supposed to read this. We have all felt ugly or unworthy before. Not necessarily, I don't know. Maybe. Sometimes we can feel that we're not good enough for someone else. Well. And that can take us to a very dark place in our life. Gosh, I shall attempt to channel that dark emotion in the next song. Gavin loves it whenever he writes all these little things for me, and then, having to do with ugliness and sad and taking a beating and all that. And the musical that I'm going to sing from is from Beauty and the Beast. It's a song that was specially written for the Broadway version. It was not in the film version that you saw. And it is called If I Can't Love Her, which was sung by the Beast. Yes.
Oh, shit. Come on.
Oh, sorry.
My twisted face, that's not the slightest trace of anything that even hints of kindness. And from my tortured shape, no comfort, no escape. Within is utter blindness, hopeless as my dream dies. As the time flies, love a lost
I can't love her. Let the world be done with
Thanks, as always I get the emo songs. Unrequited Love, the Beast didn't get that love. I think he heard, this was the scene where he heard her talking about him. Oh wait, that was Shrek, the musical, sorry. Yeah, but basically, it's unrequited love, well, he's a beast and she's a human being. He's a former human being, so yeah, that's great. So anyways, the next song is actually from a musical. So let me give you the context of the musical first. The song was sung when the female lead's husband had died. She's left alone, holding her husband in her arms and crying. And then one of her friends came up to her and said, you will never walk alone. And are there football fans in the audience? Anyone here Liverpool fans? No? Yeah, sorry. So Leonard's family actually is sibling. No, you're not. Oh, the whole family, all Liverpool fans. So actually, they sing it with a lot of pride during the matches and all that. You never walk alone. But actually now you know the context of the song now. It's actually about this lady whose husband passed away, and then she sings about not having to walk alone in her life anymore. And it was actually from a song, from the musical called Carousel by Rodgers and Hammerstein from many years back. And although we don't really hear it, as a musical theatre staple nowadays, we hear it a lot during Liverpool football matches. So hey, and who better to sing it than the one and only Liverpool fan in this company of performers than our own pianist, Leonard. Leonard will sing the Liverpool anthem. You will never walk alone from Carousel. Leonard.
of the dawn.
You could, like, hey, you know, that's not keeping up with the team, you know. We're not doing football's best. Actually, probably the only musical theatre song that became a, you know, a club song, a club anthem. My club don't have that kind of song, so hey. No, gossip. Never mind. Okay, thank you, Leonard. Leonard, you know, our pianist who has been playing very beautifully this evening as well. So this is one song. So we're talking about being alive, and then, you know, football makes us alive, right? For those of us who watch a lot of football. I don't know if Gavin watches a lot of football, but he's gonna sing a song that is about a person, you know, being alive. No, he's not doing the same song that I did earlier. Don't worry. Sometimes it can be a hobby, sports, yeah, it's you know, or something to make us feel that we have really lived. And this next song is from a musical that Gavin has really liked in recent times. It's called A New Brain by William Finn. And this musical is about a man who has a brain tumor and the effect it has on people around him. Yes, a very strange subject matter for a musical, but then again, we've had stranger stuff for musicals. And in this musical, the protagonist's partner sings about how much he would rather be sailing than anything else. Sad song. Gavin, you're going to give us an emo song as well?
No, it's not an emo song actually.
Oh, okay, so you would rather be singing than sailing. So carry
Is it
on.
on? Testing? Okay, alright. Well, this particular song, it's a very nice ballad about sailing, but it has one of the strangest lines ever written about in any musical song. So listen up for that song, that line, right? Okay? I'd rather be sailing, yes I would, on an open sea. I'd stand at the railing if I could, feeling wild and free. The sun is on my neck, the wind is in my face, the water's incredibly blue, and I'd rather go sailing, yes I wanna go sail and then come home to you. Sex is good, but I'd rather be sailing. Food is nice, but I'd rather be sailing. People are swell, but I'd rather be sailing over the horizon. And I'd rather be sailing, yes I would, on an open sea. I'd stand at the railing if I could, feeling wild and free. The sun is on my neck, the wind is in my face, the water's incredibly blue. Yes, I'd rather be sailing, yes I wanna go sail and then come home to you. I'd rather be sailing, yes I wanna go sail and then come home to you. You guys heard that line? Yes, you enjoyed it. Thank you.
Okay, now we know, what you like, Gavin.
That's a song. That's a song.
Oh, right.
That's a character.
I don't know, I thought we always sing about, you made me sing ugly songs, I don't know.
You chose the songs.
Yeah, I chose the song, but you wrote this. But anyways, we move on to another Andrew Lloyd Webber song. And this time around, we move into, as Gavin says, slightly religious territory, because this song is from a musical that has never been staged before. We're not quite sure. And it's the musical Jesus Christ Superstar, which Marcus, our friend, is a very big fan of. We're not going to do the song that I think you're thinking of, but yeah, sorry. Of course, Jesus Christ Superstar is a musical that talks about the last days of Jesus before he was crucified and seen through the eyes of Judas, the man who had betrayed him. Often considered as blasphemous by Christians, this song, which is sung by Mary Magdalene in the show, is however a perfectly beautiful ballad. And it is a beautiful love ballad actually that contributed to the controversy of the show because it was sang towards Jesus. But nowadays, I think people have been doing this as a musical theatre staple, as a love song. And this evening, perhaps, maybe, Emily will be singing this song towards a special someone. So, I don't know. Emily? He's here. And the song is called I Don't Know How to Love Him from Jesus Christ Superstar. It sounds like our ladies are all singing love ballads today. She was singing about, some stalkerish girl at Starbucks, and then we move on all the way to Jesus Christ Superstar. So hey, and the next song is also going to be a love ballad, but it's a different kind of love ballad. because we all sometimes fantasize about how life would be like with that perfect partner. And Deniece is going to tap onto her fantasy mode and starts dreaming about somewhere that is green, from the musical The Little Shop of Horrors. Deniece?
Let's take this out if I can.
A matchbox of our room, a fence of real chain link, a grill down on the patio, disposal in the sink, a washer and a dryer, and an ironing machine. In the tract house that we share, somewhere that's green. He rakes and trims the grass. He loves to mow and weed. I cook like Mary Crocker and I look like Donna Reed. There's plastic on the furniture to keep it neat and clean. And the pine's so sensitive, somewhere that's green. Between a frozen dinner and a bedtime 9:15, we snuggle watching Lucy on a big enormous 12-inch screen. I'm his December bride, his father, he knows best. Our kids watch out into the eyes, the sun sets in the west. A picture out of Better Homes and Gardens magazine. Far from Skid Row, someday I'll go somewhere that's green.
I hope so.
Hello?
Sorry.
Okay, now imagine she's supposed to stay on stage and I'm supposed to come on and just start singing. So obviously she forgot. So
No, I didn't forget. I went to find my somewhere that's green.
okay.
Maybe,
You're back.
maybe her character is not interested in your character, perhaps.
Okay.
You don't look like Seymour. Go away. Oh, sorry. Come back.
Lift up your head, wash off that mascara. Here, take my Kleenex, wipe that lipstick away. Show me your face, clean as the morning. I know things are bad, but now they're okay. Suddenly Seymour is standing beside you. You don't need no makeup. You don't have to pretend. Suddenly Seymour is there to
also a love duet from The Little Shop of Horrors as well. Gavin, you're talking about I'd Rather Be Sailing. A New Brain was a musical about a very weird subject matter. Actually, Little Shop of Horrors is just equally weird. It's about, if you haven't seen the musical or heard, it's about this plant from outer space that feeds on blood and then starts eating people. And yeah, it was made into a film many years ago. So Gavin effectively just played that role. In the film version, you know who played the Seymour? Yeah, I'm not asking you lah, asking the audience. Oh, I know you know. He's our walking musical theatre dictionary if you don't know. Yes, Rick Moranis is the same guy who did Honey, I Shrunk My Kids, same. So, look the same, I don't know. But in Singapore, when they did Little Shop of Horrors, guess who played Seymour on stage?
What's that?
Thanks. Thanks for 0 points for audience participation. And Hossein Leong played Seymour as well. Okay lah, So Gavin's in very good company as well. Rick Moranis and Hossein Leong. So, and with that, with Little Shop of Horrors.
And you're Audrey too.
And I am Audrey too. Thanks. I'm the plant. I'm the man-eating plant. Thank you very much. And we've reached the end of our musical with one final song. Of our musical showcase, sorry. And yes, is that one other person who has only sung one song tonight. But before I allow him to sing, if you like what you've just seen this evening, this is something that we try to do every even month at the Open Stage Share at the Library Esplanade. If you'd like to know more about the programs that are coming up and what themes are for the future musical showcases that we're doing, you can visit our Facebook page, Yellow Chair Productions. Just type in there and you can easily find our page. Or you can just approach any one of the team members here, Gavin, myself, or our marketing manager over there, Mr. Lokman, if you want to be on our mailing list as well to find out what's going on. So, for the finale, it's a one-man show, because he is a one-man show. And we're cheating a little because this is actually a pop song first.
Yes.
And then, let me talk first. It was a pop song first. And then it was in a musical. So it wasn't from a musical first and then it became a pop song. But because, it's such a great song and everyone knows the song and everyone loves it a lot. And this is actually Andrew's fault because he chose the song. This song is from a musical that has recently concluded its run in Singapore at our neighbor across the road there, at MBS. Jersey Boys, yes. Well, I wish he was doing a song from, what's the next one? Dirty Dancing. No.
What? Dirty Dancing.
No, but he's doing a song from Jersey Boys. The most famous song from this, as much as we wanted to do Sherry together,
yeah, but it's not
we
enough.
couldn't do it. Yeah, and Andrew's voice isn't. Yeah, as you can see, it's not a Frankie Valli voice. Correct, you're there.
Yeah, I'm the.
It's that kind of voice. So you will recognize this song because this evening Andrew cannot take his eyes off of you.
Yeah, both my songs so far have been about eyes. I'll be seeing you and then can't take my eyes off you. So
talking about your lack of vision, right? But anyways, Andrew, hit it.
You have to dance with me. You have to dance with me because it's such a great. Please do.
You all can dance. You don't.
Yeah, please. No, I'm begging you. Even at the cafe, if you want to dance, no one's listening to me. Okay. just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You feel like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Trust in me when I say, oh pretty baby, don't bring me down, I pray, oh pretty baby. Now that I'm glad you stay and let me love you, baby. Let me love you. You're just too good to be true. Thank you.
That's it. Actually, for our musical showcases, it's quite easy to cheat in terms of the songs that you choose. Because nowadays a lot of, you have a lot of these jukebox musicals, right? So Jersey Boys, effectively all their songs became a musical theatre song. Then we were playing around with Bohemian Rhapsody. Maybe one day, who knows? Queen music is also, under musical theatre songs nowadays as well. Yeah, we got Rock You, Bohemian. You should have done that. No.
Mama.
Yeah, Andrew, thanks. If you like what Andrew has performed this evening, Andrew actually has one YouTube channel. He has 2 YouTube channels. The first is Andrew Marko Music. Right, I'm right, yay. So, sorry, I have not subscribed, but I know. And yes, the second channel is the Goodbye Pandas, am I right?
What?
The Goodbye Pandas.
Oh, yes.
The Goodbye Pandas is Andrew and Emily. Sorry, I'm controlling it. Okay. Yeah, so he has one, they have one together as well. So if you like, their performance evening, check them out. They do covers. He writes original songs now as well, apparently, Andrew. So yeah, put it in a musical, we can play your song next time. Yeah. Challenge accepted. Awesome. So, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for coming to the open stage at the Library at Esplanade this evening. I'm Shaiful, and allow me to reintroduce. Oh, I have not actually introduced them. Yeah. So our curtain call, please. First up, we have Emily. Ladies first. Ladies. Gavin. Andrew. And of course, the man who likes to tingle and tickle Mr. Leonard Neo. Yeah, I'm the man in the hat.
The lady controlling the sound.
And of course, we'd like to thank Library Esplanade. Thank you very much for having us with the sound this evening. And of course, the Musical Theatre Live and VR Yellow Chair Production. Thank you so much. Have a good evening. Yes, it's great.